So I just got back from Argentina and Uruguay about a week ago, and I wanted to make this video real quick to kind of go over a debrief. So I made a Reddit post actually about this right here, and then this thing right here got me 3.7 million views now. Now I was actually getting kind of concerned because some people that I knew in real life actually saw the post and reached out to me. So that's could be good or bad or concerning. I was getting like 70 or 80 DMs from people, a bunch of cross posts, like 26,000 shares or something. It really got intense and stuff. But it was cool answering. I couldn't answer all the questions, to be honest. I had to choose the ones that were at the beginning. I was able to pick some questions to answer, but then they just started getting repetitive. People that were not even involved with the subreddit, because it's only 70,000, 71,000, and they all just started pouring in. Goddamn. But let's go ahead and get started. So I split my Argentina trip into two, actually. So I did 2.5 days in the lower half of Buenos Aires, and then I took the ferry to Uruguay. I was going to go to Mar del Plata, but I decided to go back to Buenos Aires actually, since I heard it's kind of dead there during the fall, late fall. So I went ahead and went to Palermo, explored Belgrano and Recoledo in this area. And they say Buenos Aires is really white. It's really just two neighborhoods, honestly. The vast majority are pretty dark. Uruguay is a lot more of a whiter country on average. So let's go ahead and dive into the meat of this, which is the dating, of course. I gave myself 10 days. I clocked in the morning and I clocked out at night. It was a late flight out of Argentina. So I used Tinder Passport, of course, before I landed. I queued up about maybe 1 week in advance. It's getting dozens of likes. And I have to say, Argentinian girls are a bit more flakier than average. So it required me to get much more matches, and they're a bit more flakier. However, I would say they don't really lead you on, at least. So that's good to know if they're not interested. Date-wise, I'm very glad, unlike the US, they have much lower drinking ages. So that was the majority of the dates. I took a few on food dates or tea dates, and those are also very fun. But drinks, you can't really beat that. It's just a low effort, a really good way to get to know somebody. And if you don't order too much, you won't damage your liver or get too fat. And also walking around Uruguay. In Uruguay, it was a lot of walking. I think I had 3 girls show me the exact same part of the downtown. Had to kind of act surprised. I got pictures and stuff. I might post them on my Insta. But all of them in Uruguay were pretty direct, so they would want to come to my area and stuff. And then they were kind of asking, ¿Dónde vives? ¿Cerca de qué? Or something like that. And then at that point, I kind of knew it would have been, okay, at the beginning, I didn't think it was that easy, because my goal was just 3. And then somehow I even broke all the way up to 8. I did get 8 closes during this time. So it definitely puts in the perspective how much like a single commando can do if he locks in during the entire time and just pushes through. And there's no real like strategy I did. It just, my market value just skyrocketed. So I didn't post some 500 IQ move or game or anything. They were kind of just down for it from the start. I acted neurotypical. I think half of the dates were in Spanish. A lot of them were still very fluent in English, but it made a really good time. So a few more details to add. All the dates came from online dating, 14 out of the 15. And one of them was actually a cold approach when they approached me in broad daylight. It was right when I arrived. I was sitting at a bench with my stuff kind of laid out. No one was really around. This lady approached me. She was a little bit older. She said she was 29. But long story short, we ended up actually doing it back at my place later in the night, which was crazy. And then right after her, I had another girl. So that's really kind of F-boyish. I kind of had to rush her out and stuff, but I was able to schedule it because polyglot pickups got to do what he's got to do. And yeah, I did cold approach on the streets and at clubs. Got very close to getting dates. Unfortunately, nothing actually happened, crazy enough. So I do want to run a higher sample size. But as for now, that's my Latin America experience. Would like to test out Colombia and Brazil soon. Peace.